This is The Scoop for Tuesday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. A powerful blast of Arctic air is making its way south. The coldest day in the Tampa Bay area is likely to be tomorrow, when morning wind chills could sink into the mid-30s. A freeze watch will be in effect late today into Wednesday for portions of Hernando County and Northwood, along with north-central areas of the state. That's according to the National Weather Service. Cold weather shelters in Pasco County will open tonight and tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. each day. Shelters in both Pinellas and Hillsborough counties will open tonight from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Travelers flying in and out of Tampa International have been forced to deal with above-average delays and cancellations due to wintry conditions affecting many Northeast cities and the holidays. 30 to 35% of inbound and outbound flights are affected, according to airline officials. Other airports, including Sarasota, Bradenton, and St. Pete Clearwater, were reporting similar delays and cancellations. Airport staff advise all travelers to monitor airline websites for the most up-to-date information. A commission of citizens interviewed candidates yesterday for a spot on the Florida Supreme Court, left open after Justice Charles Kennedy stepped down last month. WMNF's Chris Young reports 10 candidates will be whittled down to a short list sent to Governor Ron DeSantis for his choice.
The Judicial Nominating Commission is made up of citizens from Tampa, Tallahassee, Weston, Coral Gables, and Palm Beach Gardens. All but 2 of the candidates interviewed by the commission are currently judges. They answered questions about why they wanted to be a Florida Supreme Court justice, who they looked up to, and current challenges courts in general are facing. Former District Court Judge Samuel Solario says the courts face a credibility crisis due to political attacks on the branch.
I think what the Supreme Court can do is limited on that. I mean, it can't control the social media environment. It can't control the way reporters report on the work of the courts. But it can by making quiet, disciplined, justified decisions.
Sarasota Circuit Court Judge Hunter Carroll calls the separation of powers critical.
That separation of powers is what keeps us from losing and becoming some sort of third-rate type of country.
According to the state Supreme Court website, DeSantis will appoint a new justice from a list of 3 to 6 names chosen by the commission. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Calling it the Healthcare Medical Freedom Act, a House Republican filed a bill yesterday that says healthcare providers cannot discriminate against patients based on vaccination status. HB 917, filed by Spring Hill Republican Jeff Holcomb, comes as state health officials look to do away with certain vaccine mandates for school children. Holcomb's bill, in part, would prevent healthcare facilities and providers from discriminating based on vaccination status, a scenario, for example, that could occur if a doctor did not want to see an unvaccinated patient. In addition, the bill would allow people to obtain the anti-parasitic drug ivermectin without prescription. Ivermectin drew heavy attention and controversy for its use during the COVID-19 pandemic. Bird flu is suspected in the deaths of a dozen swans that have died at Orlando's Lake Eola Park in the past week. The Orlando Sentinel reports that 2 dead swans were found on December 23rd, with the number growing to 12 by Sunday. City Commissioner Patty Sheehan said due to the holidays, the city's specialized veterinarians were not available, and the deceased swans are being stored in a secure area so necropsies can be performed. Sheehan said it's likely this could be another avian flu outbreak similar to one in February of 2024, but they won't be certain until tests are completed. Prior to the recent deaths, the swan population at the park was estimated to be between 50 and 60. The iconic symbols of the city have been at Lake Eola for over a century. In weather, it is going to be breezy and cool with a high of 60 degrees today. Lows tonight will be around 40, sunny with a high of 60 on Wednesday. I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop Recorded at WMNF Tampa.